Welcome to One Tired Teacher, episode 173, 4 sneaky mistakes that are messing up your summer mojo. What is messing up your summer mojo? You're supposed to be enjoying yourself over the summer. You're supposed to be learning more, but also playing and having fun, sleeping in, all the things. Is something messing up your mojo? We're going to talk about it today. Hope you stick around.
Welcome to One Tired Teacher. And even though she may need a nap, this teacher is ready to wake up and speak her truth about the trials and treasures of teaching. Here she is, wide awake. Wait, she's not asleep right now, is she? She is awake, right? Okay. From Trina Debery Teaching and Learning, your host, Trina Debery.
Hey! So, we're going to talk about some things that might be really messing up your summer mojo. Before we get started, I want to tell you though, I hinted around at this a little bit a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to tell you what I am doing this summer. So I am going to show up live and offer some little mini trainings for the month of June and July. I'm going to do it on Mondays. I don't want to mess up your weekend. I thought maybe Mondays you might be refreshed from the weekend, need a little bit of PD or a little catch up or something, so to say. I haven't completely decided. As I'm recording this, I haven't completely decided if I'm going to do it on my Facebook page, One Tired Teacher, or if I'm going to do it inside my Makerspace Thinking and Learning group. I'm kind of feeling like I want to do it on the podcast page so that if people happen to find it, they'll be all set and they can join. I'm thinking I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do it on that. So as I'm saying it out loud, and we're going to talk about just a variety of topics. And I know if you're a TDTL listie, love my listies. If you are on my email list, you'll get all the information about this. So if you're not, then hop on over to trinadeberyteachinglearning.com and just hop on the pop-up. There's a pop-up, you'll get a little freebie, you sign up and you'll get this information. And then I'll have completely decided that all the topics that I'm going to talk about. I think I'm going to talk about podcasts in your classroom. I'm going to talk about read aloud. I love read aloud. I'm going to talk about interactive read aloud. I love interactive read aloud. I'm going to talk about like getting kids excited about learning. I'll definitely talk about Makerspace because you know how I feel about that and so much more. So I hope that you will join me. It'll be lots of fun and it won't be super long. I'll try to keep it short. And if you notice, like the podcast has been much shorter in the last, bit of time. Actually, this whole entire month, I made these episodes really short. So I was hoping that I would have a chance to kind of do what you needed to do. And that if you were feeling overwhelmed, that I wasn't adding to that overwhelmed feeling. You can take me when you're doing laundry, when you're cleaning up your classroom, when you're driving to and from school. And so hopefully you're not feeling like it's another thing you have to do. Hopefully you're enjoying it. So I made it a little bit shorter because I can be kind of long-winded sometimes. And if you've been with me for a long time, this is true. But lately I've been keeping it short. So let me get focused. All right, so let's talk about some things that might be kind of messing up your summer mojo because we don't want your summer mojo messed up. This is a time for you to recharge, my friend. It's important. All right. So the first teeny little mistake that can happen sometimes and really mess up your summer mojo is not having a plan for your next year prior to leaving. Now, I know the end of the year is a lot, but when we have a little bit of time to think about what we're going to do for next year, at least as far as like your room decor goes and things like that, it does make it a lot easier if you can start doing some of that stuff. That's one of the reasons why I was so like theme week, because that used to give me time to like kind of decorate for the next year and like get situated. And it was so nice to come in and feel like I was a little bit ahead. Feeling a little bit ahead is very helpful. It takes away that stress that we have at the beginning of the year when stress is at an all-time high. So Just keep that in mind. That's one little sneaky mistake that sometimes we make. The second little sneaky mistake that we make is treating our whole entire summer like it's a vacation. Now, we need time to do nothing, or better yet, to explore, to enjoy our family, to binge watch Bridgerton, or Good Girls. Those are the ones that I'm listening to or watching right now. So I'd love to hear what you are watching. Tell me in the Facebook group, or tell me on One Tired Teacher Facebook page, or tell me on Instagram, Trina Devery TNL. But if we ignore the mounting work that is looming, it's going to cause anxiety and stress in the next school year. And it does come. Like, we know it's coming. So we don't want to act like there's absolutely nothing to do. We definitely need to take a break. We definitely don't want to spend our whole entire summer working. Don't do that. I don't think you should do that. But I do think if we treat the whole summer like it's a vacation and we don't do anything for school, then we're kind of setting ourselves up for a lot of anxiety at the beginning of the year. All right, sneaky little mistake number 3 that sometimes messes up our summer mojo is refusing to read anything. Oh my goodness, this is the time to read, people. And it doesn't have to be school books necessarily. It can be good old fun fiction. I love fiction. Books that make our hearts sing, books that inspire us to be more careful, maybe even fall in love. Just books that really excite us. Like, this is our chance to read. And I sometimes laugh when teachers are like, I don't like reading. What do you mean you don't like reading? We're teachers. You're allowed to not like reading. And if you don't like reading, then audiobooks is a great solution for you. They will do the same thing for your heart. And it's there. I love Audible. That's the one that I like a lot. I also get audiobooks on iTunes, on Apple, on Apple. So that's another place. Or podcasts. Podcasts are really great as well. So don't miss out on the fun that you can have of reading. I mean, reading is just an important thing for us all to do in our life. All right. And then sneaky little mistake number 4, not being deliberate. When summer comes, the form of life given to us by school suddenly disappears. We are faced with feeling almost formless, like we don't have any structure in ourselves. And we like we've gone boneless. If you've ever read Knuffle Bunny, that's a book to read for sure. Love that one. When Trixie goes boneless when her daddy doesn't understand that she's trying to say that they don't have Knuffle Bunny. And I love that. I think that's so funny. I used to have my kids show me what that looked like. It was hilarious. But anyway, you kind of feel that way. So, teachers, we need some forms in our life. We need some structure, and we do not have to have it imposed on us from the outside world. We get to do it. We get to do it from what makes us feel comfortable. And everyone will have some type of thing that you want to do or structure that you want to have for your summer. But the question is whether it will be deliberate. Will it be careful? Will you consider what works for you? Or rather, is it going to be shaped by whatever happens on a whim, by a chance, by a reaction? Making a list of goals is helpful in this area. I really think this is helpful. I used to find and if you don't want to have any form or structure for the first week or 2, that's okay. But living like that the whole summer can actually lead to anxiety. So just keep that in mind. All right. I hope these little sneaky mistakes don't slip into your habits for the summer and you don't lose your summer mojo, because this is the time for you to get that mojo back, baby. I hope you do that. Now, remember to check out Mondays on One Tired Teacher on Facebook, or maybe even, check out what's going on Instagram, all those things. And hopefully you'll keep your form just a little bit, maybe on Mondays. This One Tired Teacher is ready for a long summer nap. Until next time, sweet dreams and sleep tight.